checks off the perfected planes. "Don't be ridiculous," I reply, staring at Jasper's declaration of love. Jasper breathes out a premature breath of relief as I add with a grin, "I love you both the same." He bursts into laughter, his husky voice doing amazing things to my much-awakened body. But as I look over at my clock, I see that if I don't get my ass into gear, I'll be late for work. It shouldn't matter, of course, seeing as I'm the boss, but I really can't afford to be tardy because today is really important as I'm interviewing all day long. The reason why I'm looking for a new staff member is because Jasper and I have been invited to Jeremy's holiday home in Chicago for his 50th birthday party. The gathering is to take place over the course of a weekend, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. However, 2 of my best senior employees are on leave, and my assistant manager, Faith, is in the hospital, banged up with 3 fractured ribs, 2 broken legs, and a ruptured spleen, thanks to a taxi driver who looked left instead of right. So it goes without saying I'm ridiculously short-staffed, and now is really not the best time to take leave. But with no other choice, I need to interview for the assistant manager's role because I don't know how long Faith will be out of action. I'm really looking forward to meeting the Blackwood clan for Jeremy's party, which is taking place in a couple weeks' time. When I say clan, I mean clan, because Jasper went from having no family to having an endless amount of people in his extended family of aunts, uncles, cousins, second cousins, grandparents, a farmyard of animals, and more importantly, a younger half-brother he never knew about. Jasper has Stephen, but sadly, there's no happy reunion in sight for those 2 anytime soon. Jasper hopes that one day his big brother will come around, but I guess knowing your mom is the Antichrist incarnate warrants you a little time to digest your thoughts. But like I said, Jasper has an entire bunch of people who, thanks to his wonderful dad, has become his family overnight. Apart from Jeremy, I've yet to meet his nearest and dearest, and it's time to change that. I can't wait to get to know them because anyone who puts a smile on my fiance's face is my new best friend. Well, second best friend, seeing as my current best friend would string anyone up by the short and curlies if they dare try and take her place. I really, really miss Veronica, and as much as I love New York and running my own restaurant, which has been my dream since I was 5 years old, I really miss LA. Someone once told me you go to Hollywood to make movies and you go to New York to make money. I never really understood what that meant until living in both cities and experiencing the excitement which goes on in both places. I love the hustle and bustle of New York, but my heart will always be lost in the City of Angels. I mean, how could it not? It brought me my own personal angel. So to me, LA is my heaven. But sadly, being the manager of an elite restaurant that doesn't run itself means I'm stuck in New York. Metropolis got the respectable reputation it has because I put my heart and soul into its success, and in turn, it's now the hottest place to dine in NYC. But the thing is, now that I've started, I can't stop. It's only been a year, and I know the best is yet to come. I want to see Metropolis grow, and like all buildings in NYC, I want to build up. My dream is to see Metropolis continue to flourish in the direction of the fine dining experience that it is, but afterwards, instead of patrons going home, I want the elegance to continue upstairs where a cool piano bar and lounge will be readily available for those who aren't ready to call it a night. I guess this dream was inspired by my personal muse, Mr. Jasper White. After seeing Jasper perform that night on the piano, the vision of him and I pulling this off has become more of a reality and less of a dream because I want this to happen. I know it can happen. I've looked into everything, but sadly, Jasper wasn't too keen on the idea when I mentioned it in passing. I didn't press because I didn't want to ruin our reunion. I know he would never stand in the way of my dreams and would support me.